Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of learning how to use a lathe. I can't remember what I called it, but it's episode 2, I'm pretty sure. So, I want to make a tab follower, and I'm on this, and this is aluminium, and we should get this down to a OD of 15 millimeters, so it can fit in my Jacob's chuck. Yeah. So, I kind of didn't plan ahead last time, so I have thought about it and planned ahead and 3D printed a version of it. Yeah, maybe even 80 million. That's okay. But the trouble is, this is threaded for an M6. I have made plans of it and put it on like a post on my YouTube channel here. But I don't have so small springs, so I have to make it bigger. Also, this is a little too small, I think. So, change plans still OD 15 millimeters, which is like this, but then this should be M8 instead. I have an M8 somewhere here. I'll just find one to show the difference. So you don't know what an M8 looks like, but just to show, yeah. So, a little bit bigger, still wall thickness and everything. And then I'll make this hole down here instead of 4, where this can slide out. I'll make it 7, and then internally I'll make this 6, and then internally 7, so it can slide in, but still the tab size 7, maybe a little under, to get the thread M8 in. So when we get that far, but as I found out, this lathe thing is a lot more fun, but also harder than I thought. So we'll carry on with trying this, and just I lifted from last time, as you should, I think. So it doesn't move. So let's just get cracking on. I also have like a Coke bottle that I rinsed because I need it for shims at some point, I think. When I get some nice surfaces, I don't want them like marred up, I think they call it, scratched and so on. So let's go and let's see what speed I have and so on. Back up a little bit. Now on the auto, what it's called, slide. I can't remember what it's called. I think I'll just take it in hand. Back it out. Back. In. This time maybe remember what I'm doing and set the 0 for it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, okay. Let's go on that one. Oh, okay. We'll take it in hands. I have no idea why the all of a sudden this. Yeah. We'll take it manually, and I'll shut up and maybe fast forward this part. That's not good, I think so. Nope. Way with that. Way with that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I have this box of high-speed steel and other things from a lathe my brother and I bought a couple of years ago, like a wooden lathe, which I never really used that much anyways. But I saw great. I think maybe we can do something with different grinded high-speed steel here. And I saw some great videos from Blondihacks about this, and she showed like what grinds do what and so on. So I have some other suggestions here. This one. Oh, focus, autofocus. Thank you. There you go. So this way, and I think this is like meant for like a chip breaker. This clearance thing on. So maybe aggressive, so I can cut some more. This pointy thingy probably for cutting threads, but maybe I can use it anyways to. Maybe not. That's probably too aggressive for that. Yeah, I'll not do that one. So let's try this. If it doesn't work, we can go back to the other one. So, time to open my third pack. I bought this machine used from some guy who bought it from some other guy, and yeah, as far as I can see, it's an Australian 8030 metalworker machine. Discontinued. That's how that is. But let's see if. So I think it's like on up here. It's like Morse Taper 2, tailstock 3, or maybe the other way around. I can't remember. It says here tailstock is MT2, Morse Taper 2, and it doesn't say the chuck, but it's a 80 millimeter. I know it's a MT3 then. So yeah. So let's get this show on the road. See if we can't do this. But how do I put the center height up when I already have some work in? I should have prepared this before, but you know, I'm a happy amateur. Okay, so a little more up. There we go. Wrong way. There we go. Okay, so just put it on to test here. So this in here, and we don't need that much. Take out some less would be great. Let's do that. Just lock it down here, and then I'll come back to you. So anyways, while I'm here, I can just talk about something else. I just saw a video from, I think it's called Fab Life, Australian, I think actually, guy who also do things on a lathe and such. Very good videos. Better than mine, to be honest. I like him, and I find the inspiration in him. I'll link below to his videos. Maybe just the one I just saw. I don't know. I have to pick one. But yeah. So and that's I love seeing that because that's yeah. That's, okay. Now I need to focus. So maybe I'll just not talk as much because then I can't understand what I'm. But okay, yeah. That I forgot from earlier. I'm always hitting here. Yeah, okay, so I have to take it out a little bit. Good. We'll just set the height and then we'll get back to that. It's hard to see. I could probably wind this back so I can see some more without using too much. bit jittery here because I'm still gonna. I can't come in, but I can watch better. Let's see. I think around there, that's good. Let's do that. I should have locked it up before, but I couldn't move it, could I? I think that's good. Good. Okay. So this forward again. In. And this is a live center, so they will spin with this. Yes, good. I think it's called a live center. I'm not into that all the lingo yet. And then check and lock that tail stock in. Yeah, good. Take this back and say, okay, this is, yeah, I'll just do something else here. Okay, so right now I only have 3 of them. Yeah, have to do it. Let's see what works. So the thing I like about manual machining is, oh damn, that's hard. Is that it is manual, that you have to measure everything, because I'm used to using my CNC machines, and both my 3-axis what called, yeah, milling machine. Yeah, I think that's good. That's even too much. How is it? That's good. Yeah, that's good. And there it measures and it keeps track on where you are. Here I'm adjusting manually everything and slides and so on. So I have to keep measuring, and that's okay. I like that because then it's the creativity is different. I'm not just locked in. Oh, don't lose the 0 point on that one, or G54 on that one, and so on, so on. Can I get the last one in touching? I don't think I can. I don't think it's gonna be good. I'll do it anyway. Good. I think we're there. So let's try it, and if it's terrible, we'll go back to the other one. And of course, maybe the speeds are different, and I have to do something else. But I'll see. Maybe just take a measurement and see where we are. So 24.03 there, and I have no idea how set this machine is and if it's running a taper and such. But let's be honest, I'm not looking for that kind of precision yet. I'm not as good enough for that yet. It will come in time. I'll do more and do better. Right now, it's just getting some success and enjoying myself. Let's go. So let's see if this can cut it. Take a very slight. It looked like it can cut. Just try it on the auto feed here. See what it says. Not bad. It's not breaking the chip at all. It's just like, I think it's called bird nesting, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Maybe some loop on it would help. Not even a little. Okay. So, get some pliers for this. One day I'm gonna cut myself to something terrible. Okay, I'm gonna get some pliers here. Where are my pliers? Where are my pliers? Oh, it's just, I'm moving shop down here. So the room I showed you the other one day. So right now everything's missing. Of course, it's my fault. It's my workshop. But yeah, that's how it is. Take off. Good, and maybe some lubrication. I think it seems like it's cutting pretty well. So that's good. Let's just try to take it by hand and see if that changes anything. I can do it like this. It was terrible finish. We're not at finish pass here, so that's probably okay. Maybe it's not. I don't know. And back out instead. Really have to remind myself of all the like dials and such. But that's fun. That's good. Let's go in and let's try to go a little bit faster and see what happens. Maybe use the dials once. I think it's called bird nesting or something. Let's do it here. So, oh, okay, it's actually getting some decent chips now, and not just like small things. But I don't know if it's too much or it's whatever. But let's see. I'll try some oil instead. Try again. And I'm wondering if I should set it up in speed in general, the whole machine here. I have a low gear. Can't really tell you if that's good or bad or what. This is working. Maybe I should read up on feeds and speed somehow. If you have any suggestions for some like ways to tell and such, other than normally looking at chips and such, well, even that, please come with them. Good, let's try again. And I forgot to reset the dial again and just go like into the touch and then. That's some pretty nice finish there. I think that chip breaker is working at this speed. I have heard something about it. It has to like you take a chip to break it. Go back. Go back. Take. So I'm just gonna do something here to learn without moving it. out here on the outside, it's 22, 66, 65. Good. Then here, on the thing I just cut, if I can get an even, there we go. 22, 32, what did I say the other one was? Terrible. So 23, 58. Okay. And just turn up to there. There we go. 3. So that's 0.3. Yeah. Okay. I'll just test that again because there's something wrong there. So. Okay. On here with, come on. In there. Yeah. 22, 62. Okay, so let's say it's 62. Maybe don't smack my finger on here. Good. Okay, good. Okay, and 22, 39. I steered it between, that's why I changed it a little bit. Okay, so that's like, what was it before? So like 0.1 millimeter or something. Is that true? Was it? It was 60, so it's 0.2 millimeter. Okay. That's pretty much what I think that's what I changed it down here. Well, I have to learn to use that and also to see how much that goes. Another thing for the list, really gotta start making a list. You know what? I'm not satisfied with that. I'll do it again. Zero this out. Take this one. 4. Away. Then, nice firm grip. 2280. Good. On this one, should be a little bit larger. 2290. Okay, so it's 0.1 millimeter. That's fair. The trouble is, I only think I took 3 passes of 0.025 millimeters, so that should be 0.075. But it's like I took 4 passes. Of course, this could be slopping and all that, but yeah, okay. So this is, I can't remember what it's called, but this slide here, let's just put it out here. This here should be 0.025 millimeters per tick here in total diameter, not radius. So in diameter. So this is diameter, I think. More testing will show. Let's get this show on the road. All right. Good. Back it off. Over some chin. Remember that. Back to chin. Then we'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 0.1 millimeters. It's a better cut. We'll stop it halfway and measure. You know what? We'll do something else. We'll measure here 2367, 22, 20, that's wrong. That's okay. Okay, 2250. Hold crooked or something. So let's say call that 40 and then the 50. Then that fits with 0.1 millimeter. Okay, let's roll on this. This was 22.50 here, so not reset, and let's just take this pass over here. I'll measure exact same spot. Just do it for once before we go, just for fun. There, I'll even lock this so it keeps it when I flip it. Okay, good. Let's do it and see what happens. Oh, I was going back. Okay, so measure next to that little mark I made because I stopped. See, in, good, clamp it in, hold it pretty straight on. Do that. What? Okay, maybe this is just bad tools. Maybe I'm an idiot here. Let's see. I'll slip it a bit out. Wasn't that exactly the same as before? Or was it 67? It would be fun if I could remember all these things. Maybe I should get some paper and write this down. Well, I'm not gonna bother with that right now. I'm just gonna wind it down till I get to around 15, and then it'll be important. Let's go. Okay. Terrible. Terrible. I was going so good. Okay, we're at 20 now. I'll just back this off. And I fucked it. Well, that's how it is. Good. Okay. So, what did we learn? Clean shop or something like that? Sounds like there should be a lesson there somewhere. Just go get a bucket. Oh, yeah. Good. Okay. I'll take the vacuum cleaner in one moment. Good. Let's, yeah. Well, so let's continue. So that was not good. So, but we're learning. We're learning. That's nice. Okay. 6 ticks on the dial now, so that should be 0.15 millimeters in total dimension. I'll take in, and that's probably fine. Let's try that. Let's do some measuring anyways, even though I just called it bogus and all. 2017. It's going the right way. That's always something. Okay. I'm just gonna take some paper here and write this down because this is stupid. Just going in blind here because I'm lazy. I have paper right next to me. Yeah. Sometimes I'm not a smart man. Often I'm not a smart man. Okay. 22.17 millimeters dia, or as we say in Danish. Is actually a sigma sign probably for like dimension, but it fits with the Danish letter Ø. And Ø is like when you're about to vomit. Yeah, sorry, Danish, terrible language, but fun drunk people. Okay, let's see. 20, blah, 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 and cut 6. I call it ticks now. I can see, I feel it ticks. So that should be 0.15 millimeters. Metric for the win. Okay, so I've written it down. It's on my paper. Aha, yeah. Let's go. It's actually breaking a chip now. Good. I think I reset the dial correctly this time. I'm playing with like the backlash. So 2317 was it before. It's still on here, and I also wrote it down. So theoretically, it should be 22.02. I'm as excited as you are. This is the season finale of Lost. Never saw it, but I heard it was great. Ta-da! 5, 4. What? Huh? Maybe I'm wrong because I was thinking 8. So it's 40 millimeters on there. So that's okay. I was wrong. It's not point zero 0.025 per tick for on the diameter, but on the radius. That should be it, really. Because then it's like 6 ticks, so it's like 0.3 is going down. Is that correct? So that will be what? Come on. Let me think about it here. 6 of them is 0.15. Is 1. Is that okay, I can't figure it out. Just gonna write this down. Then imagine things. Good. Okay. So in reality, we've gone 60 down, roughly 0.60 millimeters. That doesn't make any kind of sense. Maybe I should do a spring press and get a real test. Yeah, I can do that. This boggles my mind. I love it. So we'll just go into and see if I have put it correctly with taking up the backlash and all. It should be right on the money. Seems like maybe a little under. I'll check. I'll try it. Well, doesn't seem like it's even touching. It's not touching. Okay. I might have done that wrong. I'll just take it. It was like that's 5.5. Okay. I think I took out the backlash the other way around. I have to figure that out. There's a lot to learn here. It's very fun. Let's go. Spring pass, I think. Or close to it. Yeah, that looks like a spring pass. All right. Before I'll do anything, I'll just measure once more. Let's see. So before it was 21.58. Let's see with a spring pass what we get. 2160. Okay, so that's pretty much what we were expecting. This could be up to my terrible measuring. Yeah, okay. That's pretty much bang on what we got before. Good. Okay. Let's be real. I just I have no idea when I take the back there. Okay, that's 01. Let's do one thing at a time. I can't focus on this one. Okay. Taking way more back than I should when I do this. Okay, so this is actual shoe. We'll just keep it right there now. Let's see. So from 21, let's call it 60 to let's say call it 20. There's 40, there's 60, and I took 6 ticks. I was expecting this, but in reality, what I got, I'll just write it down under. What's this? That's a point. Wrapped up. So 4 times as much. Well, I'm terrible at this, I see. Well, it's very fun that at 1 tick is 0.1 millimeter, but it's not correct for what I think. I don't know. That could be. Well, if I calculated it wrong, it should have been 30, but instead that is double. Oh, because let's see, 6 times 0.025 equals 0.1. Yeah. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it should have been that. If I had it correctly, it should be that in some variation of radius or diameter or something. But right now it's like half radius, and that's not a thing at all. I'll learn. But let's get down. I think that was it broke the chip pretty well. Should we go for 8 ticks and maybe see whatever that makes? Maybe I can better calculate it like that. Let's try. Let's just move some of this because what happened before, that was absolutely stupid. It wasn't on purpose at all, but it's still stupid. Where did my brush? There we go. Yeah, there we go. There is, of course, also the options that it's just like unprecise or something like that. Or the dial is the wrong one because this is a machine that's been through a couple of people, and I think I know about people using machines online is that we'll try a bit of everything. And that's fine. I love that. But that also means that sometimes you just put something on like, I'll know that it's not like that. But the next guy don't. So that's how it is. One other thing. This setup still wobbles a little bit. Wobbles with the table. Yeah. I was considering screwing it down. This it's on like a wood block. Pretty heavy, but maybe I could. It could be better. Another time. Don't get distracted now. Not too much. Oil, baby. Come on. Yeah, baby. Slap it all. I need like a handkerchief. So right now it's 0. Good. And we'll try and have to take the backlash. 8. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. Do it there. Just send it. Yeah, sure we do. Doesn't break the chip at all. Good. Two things. 08, 8 ticks on that. I'm just gonna chew that in until I know what I'm doing. Like a charm. It doesn't break chips. Still, maybe cutting the tool. Maybe I'm not taking too much of a cut or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna measure. It's measuring time, baby. Then we'll see. So we're coming from 2160. Let's call it 60. Then, I don't know, 21.5. So that'll be like, that's 35 less, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, it's 40 or 35 less. How did that stack up with 8, 6? Let's call it 40, then it's 8, then it's, yeah, okay. Then it's 5, which would equal that. So it has to be radius, yeah, and then just maybe cut a little bit over. Maybe I'm not doing it right, or yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure we are talking radial. When I go one tick in, it should take 0.025 millimeters of like both sides, if you would say it like that. So it's like of the radius, so double on the diameter, right? Nope, on the diameter. I'm confusing myself here. Okay. It's just a little hot. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to you. Should we try a full one? Yeah, send it. Let's try it. Full one. Let's go. Loop up. Going in dry. Oh, not dry. All right. Just took in my meter here and test how fast we're going. Again, see it's around 900 rounds per minute. That's all right. Send it for 10 ticks. Okay, I'll just stop it because relax, baby, relax. Because I did one long string, and I think that's kind of terrifying. We'll try again, and if we do one more long string, then I'll go down and I'll go down instead of break something of it. I can live with this, I think. Yeah. Now. Okay, so this is terrible stringing when going down. I'm trying to just keep it engaged and just tear out this. I'm gonna need a bigger trash can. All this. All right. Clean up all four. Come on. Yeah. Good. Let's go again. I think we'll keep it at 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it did string a lot before when I did 10 ticks. But I need to push this because maybe this is just how it is, but it's terribly slow. And I know patience and all that. I'm trying, doing my best. But I have to test the limits. Sometimes you have to fail and meet the limit to know where it is. So let's go for 12, 14. Let's go for 14. Just a little bit forward. We are at 0. We are at 0 here. Is that correct? Nope. One more time. Turn. Now we're at 0. Yeah. I have a tendency to go way back. I don't really need that. So now 10, 12, 13, 14. I'll do it manually and loop up. Just this. I would say I'm getting scared, but I'm not really. But don't scare easy, even sometimes should. Let's check this out. Let's go. Let's go with auto. So that was still very stringy. It made a, I don't know, 3 meters long string, but it went on the floor next to my legs. So I said, let's continue. It could do 14, no problem. I'm thinking, well, it's getting kind of hot. I'm thinking, could I push it more? Because I know it's a hobby shop, so time isn't money. No one really cares, and no one needs it. This is just fun. But it's also more fun to do more. I don't know. So here we are. I can't remember where it came from, but this was, what was it? 25 euros last. So now it's 50 down with 14. It doesn't. I can't make it make sense. Doesn't matter. Good. We're going for 20, but I'm doing it manually, I think. Maybe. Let's see. 20. This is 20 millimeter cut. Up in speed. Let's go. That's not scary. That'll do. That's nice. I'm just gonna take this because now we are in the. It's not good. Let's go. Let's just take this and clean out. A lot of trash here. I know now why people get those feet for the lathes, or bigger lathes mostly, so all the chips can fall down to this slot, which is also big, wider on bigger machines, because you really it fills a lot when it's like chipped like this. But of course, it's also a problem that I don't break the chips here, but just like string along, and maybe just this aluminium, or probably just my experience here. So let's go and continue. All right. So it's getting better, better. Long string still, not something I think that's good. So, but now it's a lot more firm than before, and it seems like it could break because there's some. Let's push it again. Go for 30. 0, 10, 20. 30. There we go. Rough. Let's see. Still long strings. Let's see. Just gonna take this out because this is not good. Good. Okay. Two things. There's a lot of oil here, and I'm just in normal clothes. I need an apron, and I need some pliers because this is getting ridiculous. So I'm right back. So I'm back with pliers. And then I also have an apron on now because there's a lot of oil. And so let's continue. So 30 was fine. Should we push it some more? Could do that. I didn't reset this time. 30 is 30. That's too. Do some measuring. Why not? I'm not so great at it. Maybe. Not at all. Oh, we're getting close. 1685. So if I do one more 30, I lost count what it should be. Let's think about it. 4 is 0.1 millimeter. So 28. Ah. So 30. Let's see. 5, 6, 24. 28 is 7 times 4, right? 7 and 14. Yeah. So yeah, what I'm trying to do here. Okay, let's try something else. This is the measurement. If I turn it 1 tick, it should go down to 16.59 actually. Maybe, or maybe the double. You know what? We'll write it up. We'll do it. 16.84, 1 tick. So I guess it'd be 16.59, or that's if it's from the diameter, and if it takes from radius, then it's double that. So then it's like takes point a point. It's way too much. 1 tick. That's not. You know what? I'm 1 decimal further along, I think. Yeah, it can't be that good. Would it just be 82, 83.5? Well, we'll figure it out. We'll do the one tick. And I took out the backlash, so that's it. That should auto clean it up and all that. It's pretty rough. I'm not sure it took any cuts or anything because I adjusted 3 times. I found okay in position and so on, but yeah. Let's do this again. This out here. Okay, 7 points. Yeah, I'm terrible at this. I do have a micrometer, but I'm not better with that. Okay. You know what? We'll take 5. Take 5. Another like a break, but millimeters. Yeah. Just gonna shoot it out. 5. There we go. Let's just see what that does. And also chip wise. Good. Let's see. I have no idea where we are supposed to be. Still do long strings of chips or whatever you call it. But yeah, this mortar is not really that big a problem. But that actually took 25 off roughly. And that's, I don't know. You can probably get 7 other measures here. Yeah. Maybe I should look up how to use one of these better. I've been using them for years in my work. Technical designer, so it should be better than this, but I'm better on the computer than anything else. This probably shows. But this kind of fits with 5 ticks. That should be there were the 8, so it'd be 0.15. This kind of checks out. So maybe I'm just bad at measuring. Well, I know I am, so that could be the problem. I have been known to be an idiot at this point at times. So okay, but let's say we're around there. Right now, it should be able to get it soon. Get it in Webshop. Let's cut this down to around the 15. Try to hit that, and then call this a day. I need to get some food also and such. Let's try something. Let's try because we need to practice. So yeah, let's say roughly there. So 4 turns get us 15 here instead of 25. So that gets to 60. And then if we do that 4 more times, it'll get us to 0, 0 should be. So let's try to get for that. I'll write it down. I'll take it down. 16.74. I'll say 5 times 4 ticks. So that's equal to 20 tick. Should get us to 1600. If I'm right. So let's do that and try to fake the measurement until we get the quick one. I mean well, yeah, you know what I mean. 20, and that's 20. Just back there, all that. Yeah. Okay. Bravo. I'm very excited about this measurement because it's a nice round number and we like that. It's doable and all that. Okay, so right now we're only like halfway there, but I know I'm bad at this measuring thing, so we'll try some different points and see what we get. Okay, that's not right. I do most of this to a camera, which does make it weirder. Okay, the most consistent I get is around 1650, so that makes us 0.25 millimeters down. I think, yeah. But that wasn't it. So 16.50. Okay. So that's 25. So that's 20. Guess 25. Yeah. 10 moves over. Yeah. Doesn't really make sense to me yet, but it will. That's time. So if 20 gets us, 6 gets us 25.25 millimeters down, then 40 gets us half a mil down, and 81 centimeter. This doesn't seem right. It could be fun to do 40, maybe just manual, and then see if I get a whole one down. Get a half millimeter down. Do it here. Only do the end. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. So 40. It's gonna be a rough one, but we'll do it. When? What? Where did it come from? 10. So that's 20. 30. 40. I will see what that out. Don't get confused here. And then I'll do this manually. It does look like half a mil. Terrible finish all in. Just do it like this. This and this and this. And measure. Yeah. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. So that's how it is. I'll just write that down. 20 ticks equal 0.25 millimeters. 40 equals 0.50 millimeters. And then 80 equals 1.0 millimeters. Dang. How does that stack up? It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Should be double. Have that. Okay, so it actually fits, because if 20 is 25, like you see on here, just me doesn't understand how to read that. That's fine. Good. We're at 16, so 80 more ticks, and then I'm at 1500. Yeah, I need to finish this also. So let's do it. So that was that done. So it should be like, I think, 1600 over this here. Yeah, good. I'm kind of tempted to try and take 80 in one burst, but I need spring pads and all that. So we'll go back to it. Sorry, there we go. So let's say we'll take it in 2 passes. Take one of 40 and then a 30, and maybe I can just, doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be pretty before the last couple. We'll do a 30, I can calculate that. We'll do a 20, and then probably the stringing won't be as bad. Let's try. New belt. So, was that 20 I took there? Yeah, I think it was. I did that to see if it goes down to 1575 or something close to that. That was damn well. What? Under? Come on. Can be true. Okay, now it's that could be fun, but it's not. But it's all very hot now. Okay, it's like I overshot, but from way off. You know what? I'll do a spring pass, and then I'll declare this side done, and then we can unchuck it, let it cool. I can measure it, and then the other side, because this still needs to have to do shims and all. So spring pass, and then that'll be that for today. Yeah. All right. All right. So take this. Holla back girl. No holla back girl. Just leave that in. So take it out, because that's how I'll get to cleaning. I'll do that off camera in a moment. That's pretty. That's some wild things we took. Down. So I can't believe I kind of overshot. Well, that seems like a lot of taper. Well, just me, not just me. So terrible. I really respect people who do this for a living. I'm so great at it. I think it's wonderful. Well, another day, another failure. That's okay. Wow. Oh, second it was great. All right. That's fine. Yep. Thanks for today. Have a good one. Bye.